What are data objects? They are memory locations in the program. Okay. Why do we need them? Because we have to access them across the landscape, and these are defined for the programs. Okay. So when we define them, we have to tell the type, whether this is character, numeral, or date, or packaged, or the floating point, hexadecimal. Okay. Because every type has its own storage space, which is allocated. So there are three data types, and that are user defined, uh, system defined, which are by default given by SAP. Okay. Third, of course, again, it's hybrid, but you actually make a program a data object as well. Okay, you reference it to pull it in another program, and that becomes a data object, which is basically the essence of object-oriented programming. So user-defined data type starts with types, syntax. System-defined can start with SI, admin, SI, date, and so on. Okay. So data, when we are talking about syntax and we have syntax data is what is known as variable. It stores a variable. It's a keyword for variable. What is a variable? Variable is a container, like a basket where you place keys, eggs, or bills. This is container. This is variable. Okay. Why do we say it variable? Because every data that is this will have their own size, logic, and space. Okay. So variables, these store one value at a time. Not everything, not keys and eggs will not come in one place, in one variable. Okay. So let's write a program. Let me write it here. Data. Last time we did this. F name type ty user value agency. Okay. And can you remember it? Can you recall it? Because I have to recall it. M middle name. Yes, now I remember. M name type ty user. Mat number 18 type C. Phone number, let's say 10 type N. Amount 5. Now, this is the space that we're giving. Okay. For type P decimals 2. Now, package has much more space available, but we have to restrict it so it doesn't overflow. Okay. Quantity 5 type C. Unit like amount. We are making a copy of amount with characteristics. Now, what is characteristics? This is one thing again which confuses in object-oriented programming. Characteristics is features. What are features? features is Samsung is your data object or program. Okay, but it has data objects in it which has features, characteristics. What are the features? 5 GB RAM, 56 GB storage, 2 SIMs slots, and whatnot. 600-pixel camera, right? So these are characteristics. Anything that explains the persona, be it a person or not, persona is characteristics, right? So this is what we are doing. Like amount, no length, type, string. Okay, clear? And no, let's put one thing more. Days, 10, type I. Type I is integer. No length equals was net. No length equals was net ERP company. What else? What do we add more? What do we add more? We add amount equals 23, 25, and quantity should be quantity. Unit, now we have to calculate it. Unit will be amount by quantity. Phone number we have defined. Yeah, phone number equals 1, 2, 3, 4. And what else? We are left with this. Okay. F name equals was net, right, right, name, and name, name. Right, phone number. Now what is this 5 spaces? Spaces of it. Okay. Let's copy this. Copy. 38. Do we have TY user? No. Our program has a TY user. Yes. No. We have to use that program. Data types. TY user. Types. TY user. Okay. F name type. TY user. Value agency. Okay. Everything is the same. Let's check it. Is invalid. Check the spelling. No name. amount. Okay, check. Okay, assignment line 24 is missing 25. Okay, full stop, full stop, full stop. Everywhere is there is full stop. Check. Amount quantity is unknown. Oh, this. Then specimen combination with type I are ignored. Line 18. Type I. Check. All good. Activate. Processing. It's eating up over here. F name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was idea of the company. And it's producing result, not to that standard. And we didn't give any amount. M underscore name equals agency. Still eating. Anyways, thing is, we have to build the logic. Now, let me show you another S93 MRKO transaction code is for consignment. Okay. Now, what do we do with this consignment? Let's see the programs here. Program. Over here, this is the report which is being produced using tables, PKPF, SEG, T01W. It includes structures and constants for the part of the transaction. Okay, now over here, types. Begin off type message, and in this is a data object. That object has characteristics, if you see. Now, message ID is like system message ID. Which system? This is default data object given by SAP. Okay. Even if you don't understand the logic of it, that doesn't matter. Begin of type block. Now this is a data object where these fields are being referenced to SAP's own table, and these are the fields. Okay. So this is how you define a data object, which becomes a crux of object-oriented programming. So you should actually explore SAP like this. Pick up any program or transaction code and explore them, what it actually means. Okay, that is the sole purpose here. Okay, now coming back to our discussion, constants. What are constants? I'll tell you that. What are constants? What are constants? Can anyone tell?
Are we open for a question before proceeding to constant?
Yeah, sure.
When we're defining a data structure, any type can be mapped to the field of data table, and that data table, what is the difference between when we're defining a type, and because the example you show, it is mentioning like.
Like okay.
So what is
It's now basically type is either character, numeral, integer, packaged. These are the types. Types has an inherent, now what is the easiest word for inherent? You basically are giving that variable its original characteristic. Type C.
okay?
Okay. And when you're mentioning like, it actually borrows all characteristics. Now, all characteristics means that you can use it for program and it will bring all the characteristics into your data object, which can be a program. That's the thing. But this again is advanced discussion. Let's hold our horses for this. Okay? Let's hold it. No, it's a good question, but it's coming in the next lecture, I'm sure.
Okay, makes sense. No
Yeah.
issues.
Constants. Constants are fixed values. Okay. Your name is a constant. It will not change. Okay. So if I make a variable C underscore date type D value 01.06/2023, it becomes a constant. You can actually write a program saying this was made on this and this date. Okay. Copy. Let's take it to our program. SC38 data type. The quality which can, yes, cannot change. You're right. Okay, over here, I will do C date type D value, and I will oh, this is the mistake. Mhm. Activate, enter, edit. What happened? Statement C invalid. Check the spelling C date is unknown. Okay. Oh, okay. We didn't define the construct. Okay, 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 okay. Got it, got it. How do we define the constants? Any ideas?
Constants name in the value assignment.
Constants. I missed this. Length of the field 20, 920. Value. Okay. Direct processing 034 2060134. It's mixing up, not anyways. It's mixing up. Why? Why is it mixing up? C underscore date. Okay. None of this phone number. 6 seems like it's fixing up the value. What is this? It's fixing up this. So I will just go and type string. Something is missing right here. Maybe I was now let's activate it and let's see what it does. Do 6, 3, 4. Still, it's mixing up the date. Maybe it has to do with the format. Let me check the format. S001 was net SAP. Words 24 hour MM English. Everything is okay. Anyways, let's move forward. Is everything clear here or not? I'll have to cut short my my lecture today here because I have a commitment to meet right now. I have to rush somewhere. So practices and let me give you a homework. The C38. Change. Yeah. Now I want you to make a constant for F name. Okay. Reference it to a variable. I've given you the hint and show me that in the next class. Thank you.